On this episode of Designing Spaces, a better alternative to traditional HVAC systems, realty and property management experts, stunning custom millwork, roll-off dumpster services, and so much more. It's time to design. Let's go. Keeping your home cool in the summer and warm in the winter is important to every homeowner. But doing that more efficiently and saving people money, now that is the best part.
Ducted systems is an antiquated form of technology. A lot of rooms, if they don't have the right supply and return air combination, they're just never going to be comfortable. And the biggest problem that we see in this industry is the rooms on the second floor from the main floor, there's just a wide range of temperature differential. You'll see anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees from upstairs to the main level. And then from the main level, if the home has a basement, it'll be even colder down there. What our systems do is we basically simplify that because we can condition each individual level independently and each room on those levels independently as well. Ducted systems are inefficient, they're loud. Typically they're working off of one thermostat, and that thermostat will be in the hallway or in some common area, and our systems, we're able to condition every single spot. Ducted systems can't do that. Mitsubishi Electric's systems are room-to-room zone control. So not only that, you can have total comfort, individual temperatures all throughout your home.
Ductless Plus installs top-quality ductless HVAC systems all over Colorado. As an incredible alternative to traditional HVAC, ductless systems provide money savings, improved efficiency, and even better air quality.
Mitsubishi Electric and Ductless Plus, we can give you a solution that you've never had before or you didn't know you had. So it's an amazing product, and it's 40% more efficient than a traditional system. Mitsubishi Electric's technology is called variable refrigerant flow. And what that is instead of going from 0 to 100% on, our machines will actually send in a variable amount of refrigerant per call. Instead of having a differential of a degree, Mitsubishi Electric's technology is trying to plateau that and keep it within 1/10 of a degree. So the way they're able to do that is by sending in the refrigerant in a variable fashion. Instead of 100%, we can send in just the amount we need to remove that 1/10 of a degree to maintain that plateau comfort that you're looking for.
Mitsubishi Electric has been in the United States about 45 years. Our products are highly engineered and designed to last. Mitsubishi is also a recognized brand. The 3-diamond logo stands for longevity, efficiency, and quality. It also represents the people behind the product. Mitsubishi Electric all-climate hyperheat heat pumps are designed to perform in any season, any region. They can provide cooling down to 22 degrees Fahrenheit. And you might ask yourself, what is that? Well, that is International Falls, Minnesota, or Fairbanks, Alaska. Mitsubishi Electric products provide you with individualized comfort. So when it's super cold outside, you can control each and individual room in your home or in your business to the level of comfort that you desire.
Customer service is incredibly important to every company, but especially to a company who prides themselves in creating high-tech systems to keep homeowners and their families comfortable.
Customer service is critical because if you can't supply customer service, then you are just not going to be in business. We'll do whatever we can to make sure that our customers are 100% satisfied.
When you contact Ductless Plus, you speak to Jared. He designs your system first from the ground up, and you get to see what his thoughts are on the size of your house and his professional input. Being here on time, the work was done in an extremely clean environment. They never left a mess, and we've never had an issue since it was installed at day one, so we're fully happy. Well, the ductless system for us is efficiency. That's probably the number one thing. We're able to cool the rooms we use, heat the rooms we use, and not do that in rooms we're not using, depending upon the season. It's greatly lowered our electric bill from prior years in other homes we've had.
We're an elite contractor, so Ductless Plus is allowed to offer a 12-year warranty on everything that we sell, as far as components, parts. We also offer a 12-year warranty on the compressor itself, and then we also will give all of our customers a 10-year free labor warranty. The reason why we give you that warranty is because we can stand behind Mitsubishi's 12-year warranty, knowing that it's a high-quality product and it's designed to last for 30 years.
To learn more about Ductless Plus and how a ductless HVAC system can change your home, visit their website, ductlessplus.com, or see this segment again at designingspaces.tv. The Denver metro area comprises various neighborhoods, each with its own unique characteristics and amenities. When looking to buy, sell, or invest, it's important to have all the information so that you can make the right decision for you, your family, and your finances. The best place to start is with a realtor who can give you the opportunity to discuss your wants versus needs while also staying within your price range.
Denver's market is amazing. We have so many different communities, so many different neighborhoods. Most of them are based around parks. In 18 years, I really have run the full gamut when it comes to residential real estate.
Park Realty and Property Management is a full-service real estate and residential management company that can help you buy, sell, invest, and rent your properties.
Get qualified, speak with a lender. If you already have a real estate agent, they're more than happy to give you names and numbers of lenders that you can work with, preferably somebody local. That's very important in this market. We do want a local lender that you're working with. From there, choose a realtor. They are held to a higher code of ethics because you're going to communicate with that person about every feature, every want, every need. Start off on the lower end. See if there's anything that matches what you're looking for. Everything can be improved. You can always paint, you can recarpet, you can put in different appliances. But when it comes to maxing out your budget, you may not be able to afford that property if something major happens.
Investing in rentals can be a profitable venture, provided you partner with a management company who understands the ever-evolving landscape of rental law.
Are you going to buy a property, fix it up, and flip it? Or are you going to buy and hold and keep it as a property? What is your goal? Talk to your agent about that. That can make a huge difference when trying to find the right area to purchase a property in. You really want to make a smart investment, and you want to be prepared if you have sewer line backups, major damage that does not get covered by insurance, tenants that don't pay rent if you're an investor. When working with an investor, have your agent talk to a property manager so that you understand what the market rate for that particular property is, because you don't want to buy a property that you're underwater the first day that you close. You're never going to be able to make that up in the rents. People who have pets are traditionally longer-term tenants than those who don't have pets. Working with someone who is a licensed real estate agent and a property manager is great. It does give you an opportunity to say to the property manager, how can we encourage our tenants to stay longer? Communication is key when it comes to that.
I still reminisce about going around with Christina looking at properties. She really knew how to move on opportunities. Christine and Park Realty have both sides experience, both in the buying and selling real estate and property and also managing them. When you find somebody like Park Realty who's really paying attention to all of those things and doing it really well, it jumps out at you. And I was lucky that I found them, and it was it was just something I'll always really be glad about.
Investing in your home is the best thing that you can do. It's more stable than the stock market, and it gives you a place to live. Everyone needs a place to live. They say date the rate, marry the home. When you purchase your home, you are going to be getting value out of it. The rate can change. It can definitely work in your advantage.
Personal service and long-term relationships are key, even with our four-legged friends.
No Kill Colorado is true and dear to my heart. It basically is a nonprofit advocacy group, and they work to save every healthy and treatable pet in Colorado. Everyone needs a house to live in, and it gives you a sense of pride. There's nothing else like it, especially when your family grows. It gives you a place to call home and create memories.
To find out more about Park Realty and Property Management, visit parkrpm.com and designingspaces.tv. Every space is unique. Now add custom cabinets and millwork, and that space becomes luxurious. From doors, floors, and trim to wall paneling, desks, and cabinetry, you can easily reimagine any room in your home. With over 50 years of experience, the design experts at Fedewa Custom Works stay ahead of all the newest design trends to help enhance your home's look and value.
Millwork is just anything out of wood in the house. Cabinets, trim, doors, built-ins, anything like that. The custom part is that you build it to fit in the space and the function. We do mostly high-end residential, and people know what they want, and that's the question. They just ask us, can you do this? 98% of the time it's yes, and then we commit to it, and then we figure out how we're going to build it.
What separates us from the rest would be our attention to detail and our quality. And our entire process is involved from working with the customer to see what they want. We're really good listeners, and we really go through your daily activities, your flow, the importance of your house, and we accommodate those needs through as much custom cabinetry as we can deliver. We do custom millworks, some trim, we do paneling, we do archways, we do anything that a designer that can come up with, we can build it. We're known in the market for being the people you call when other people will not accept the job because it's too detailed. We shoot for the stars.
Impressive artistry and outstanding functionality characterize every individual piece and project.
It starts with us sitting down with the clients, the interior designers, the architects, whoever it is, the builder, and we try to figure out what the scope is, what we want to do. And I get a feel for the client, and I listen very closely to what they're wanting. My goal is to try to get the picture that they've got some little snapshot in their head of what they want it to look like, where we can examine it, we can look at it, and they can say, aha, that's it, then we've done it, you know. And then it becomes just, it's a whole team thing.
Current trends that I'm seeing right now would be a lot of walnut, even more rift oak. Oak is very popular right now. We're doing a lot of contemporary style with a lot of flat panels. I would almost call it mountain contemporary because we're blending a lot of metals and woods into the cabinetry that we're doing. We're also seeing a big uptick in your neutral colors, as in grays, blues, and greens, but more on the beige or like the lighter matte style. We're doing a lot more hidden bookcases and even custom dog washes. I've seen that on the uptick recently. We really hone in on what you love to do, and we try to really build the cabinetry and the overall flow of the house around what you love to do.
Fedewa Custom Works has won multiple industry awards, and their work is in constant demand.
We decided to work with a local artisan and really have someone capture our vision of living in the mountains after so many years of city living and high-rise living. And I think when we started the relationship with Kevin and Austin, it was really something that was very authentic.
It was a very extensive process that we went through. They were really good at listening to us and eliciting from us how we were going to use the space, what our expectations might be, giving us feedback that was incredibly constructive on creative ways to solve some of the problems that we were presenting them with.
It is really a work of art in the sense that they've taken some natural products from the Colorado area and turned it into really just a palette of beauty. And the kitchen is the nucleus of our home, and I think it really typifies our vision and the fact that they're really good at what they do.
Our goal was to come out with a very special home that captures the beauty of the surroundings, the beauty of the materials, the colors that we prefer, and they nailed it.
This is one of the most enjoyable things that I can imagine doing. Seeing it when it's complete, it's stunning. It's so satisfying. I've got a group of 18 people that I work with at the shop. It's a fun atmosphere. So I've enjoyed all the time that I've been spending with my people.
To find out more about Fedewa Custom Works, visit fedewacustomworks.com and designingspaces.tv. Do you have a big home construction project coming up? Have you thought about what you're going to do with all the construction debris? Weekly trash pickup is usually not enough, especially for the larger objects that need to be tossed. Renting a roll-off dumpster makes the removal of construction wreckage, yard waste, and junk items hassle-free.
Our large temporary roll-off dumpsters are 30-yarders. It can be used for home cleanups, remodels, large construction projects, anything of the sort. They are utilized by homeowners, industrial companies, manufacturing, anything that might have a waste, a service that's needed to handle and manage that waste from start to finish. That's what our company does. We offer roll-offs and small dumpsters from the smallest homeowner project, maybe a weekend project at the house, all the way to the biggest construction project that you can imagine. Fuzion started in 2015. We started with 10 roll-offs and 30 portable toilets. We've grown to over 1,400 roll-offs now and 4,500 portable toilets in the Front Range. We have multiple yards along the Front Range that we service trucks and drivers out of, and we're very proud of that.
Roll-off dumpsters are useful for a variety of projects, including remodeling jobs, yard cleanup, and garage cleanouts.
To prepare for a dumpster at a property, you want to select the space. You want the space to be as flat as possible. You'll like the space to have easy access for our truck to drop off the dumpster and pick up the dumpster. You want to ensure that there's no low-hanging wires, electrical lines, or telephone wires. And ideally, you want that space also to meet your needs, meet the customer's needs, so he can easily get to the dumpster to offload his debris for us to pick up. Safety is Fuzion's top priority. Our employees are properly trained. They go through their own Fuzion training process. Our drivers they're certified and trained via CDL. They adhere to all of the road safety procedures. At Fuzion, no job is too big or too small. We're in the yes business.
Fuzion Field Services makes it easy for you to schedule your dumpster delivery and pickup dates online.
One big advantage Fuzion has is its online portal. You can select your roll-off or whatever size container you'd like and pay for that all within a matter of a few clicks. It's totally turnkey. Once you enter your zip code, you get your price. You can pay online as well. Just a few clicks and you're done.
Remember, when you see a pink dumpster, you know that Fuzion Field Services is on the job.
I think one thing that separates Fuzion from other sanitation companies first starts with our color and our branding, and with that, our service is second to none. We run a large amount of trucks and drivers every day. One who would call for a pickup or a swap of a roll-off container or a rental is not going to have to wait 3 to 4 to 5 days, maybe sometimes a week out. We pride ourselves on immediate service. I think it's about caring what you do. I think it's about everybody here at Fuzion knowing that, hey, if somebody has a need, it has to be right now, and we take that very seriously. We are one of the largest privately held sanitation companies in Colorado, and we understand that in order to keep our growth and keep servicing customers, we have to provide a solid service that is timely and doing what we say we're going to do, and that's very important to us.
I've been in this business 12 years, and I've been on the privately owned side and the corporate owned side. Fuzion has threaded the needle. They're a locally owned, family owned business, and they operate as a corporate giant without the corporate mentality. And they care about every customer, whether it's a small customer or a large national firm, and they care about every employee. When you have an event or a home-based construction project, and time is of the essence, and the margin for error is next to nil, call Fuzion.
To find out more about Fuzion Field Services, visit FuzionFS.com or watch this segment again at designingspaces.tv. Whether you're repairing an existing roof or upgrading to a brand new one, the roof plays a vital role in safeguarding your investment and ensuring the comfort of its occupants.
Golden Spike Roofing was founded when I split ways with my previous employer and decided to hang my own shingle, so to say. We started in 2010, so this is year 14 for us. Denver is right on the leading edge of the Front Range, meeting the Rocky Mountains. The hot air on the plains will collide with the cold air coming over the mountains, And that collision of hot and cold air masses is what generates our major storm systems, be it hail, snow. We can get microburst. A microburst is like almost a tornado, and it can tear off whole sections of roofing just with wind power. So with those extreme challenges, and knowing that we have also a lot of snow coming in the winter and big rainstorms coming through in the summer months, a roof is a very crucial component to anybody's home.
Using the proper roofing materials can significantly impact the longevity and performance of your roof.
We try to push all our clientele towards what we call impact rated roofing. There's class 3 and class 4 hail impact rated roofing, and those are the products we want to see our customers get into. Not only is it going to give you an extra protection when the hail does come, it also will reduce your insurance premiums.
Our roofing crews are well versed in all of the building codes for each city, each district, each county. The process to inspecting a roof, whether it be for repair, replacement, or to inspect for hail damage, would be obviously setting your ladder safely, getting onto the roof, checking for how many layers of roofing are currently on the roof system, checking the condition of the asphalt shingles. Once we determine either the repair or whether the roof needs to be replaced, we will then have a meeting with the client and go over our photos and show them what needs to be done with our knowledge and expertise. The most issues that you see with a roof here in Colorado are usually damages or leaks due to snow and ice damming with the weather that we get throughout the winter. The difference between a roof repair and a roof replacement varies, where repairs are usually a couple grand to repair the roof and prolong it to get it to its maximum life, whereas a replacement is usually, the rule of thumb is, however the total amount of square feet of the roof is, it's usually somewhere in the range of half that total amount. So if your roof is 2,000 square feet, your roof should cost somewhere in the range of $10,000 to $12,000, depending on materials and current pricing. The roof replacement process typically takes anywhere from 2 to 3 days.
Licensed and insured, Golden Spike Roofing is roofing done right.
We are licensed in over 50 municipalities up and down the Front Range area. As roofing contractors, safety needs to be a primary concern. We do require that our guys follow OSHA guidelines. The installation really hasn't changed a whole lot over the years. Laying an asphalt shingle is laying an asphalt shingle, laying a tile is laying a tile. The key is to stay in touch with your material representatives. When something new comes out, we want to know about it. We want to be able to offer that to our customers. In the roofing industry, we've seen everybody has gone to a limited lifetime warranty. All shingles are made and manufactured to such a high quality because they've improved the asphalt so much that they can tell us all these products are going to basically last as long as you're in your home. Asphalt shingles here in the Denver metro area typically last 25 to 30 years before they start showing signs of major deterioration.
Golden Spike Roofing has a different niche in the game. The repair division certainly offers a service to the community that most companies will not offer. We have a team of very well knowledgeable, experienced salesmen and project managers, and all of our repair technicians and roofing crews have over 40+ years of experience in the industry.
Communication is key, and partnering with a reputable company is the best way to ensure a quality roofing job.
We've worked very hard in our 14 years of business to prove that not all roofers are crooks. My advice to the homeowners, don't cut corners on the front side, pick a quality contractor, do your homework. I am a proud supporter of the U.S. military. We have hired veterans. We've had active duty guard members that worked for me. I think the thing that sets us apart is we are actually an honest contractor. We've got that reputation now to where people know if they call us for an opinion, we'll give them an honest opinion. I've had people gone out to their roofs, said, you've got 3-4 more years left in this shingle before you're gonna have to do something, but wait, we're gonna get a hailstorm. Before we start taking your money and putting it in our bank account, we'd like to see you have an opportunity to use the insurance company's money.
To find out more about Golden Spike Roofing, visit goldenspikeroofing.com and designingspaces.tv. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Designing Spaces, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.